Why did I quit YouTube? I've gotten that question before, and today I want to answer it. And so, if you're curious about that, thanks for tuning in. This is the Motivated Rider, and my goal is to help you ride through your success. Okay, and so I make material for content creators, for streamers and therapists and coaches. Um, and so, as you can see, we're getting a little weather. Um, and so it's got like a little, I think the atmosphere is in turmoil right now because uh, you've got the cold air and the warm air, and it's just creating like a cloudiness. But let's jump into it. So why did I quit YouTube? So I started the Motivated Rider. I want to say it was around 2020, and I did it for 2 years. Things was going good. Had watch hours, subscribers, and I just quit. Why did I quit? Well, a couple of reasons. So one is I burnt out. Okay, I didn't start out like I can hold out. Okay, and so and I think my motivation was different. It was during COVID, and I was just having fun, and I just jumped on my bike, made some videos, and and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't change a thing. Okay, because I learned. All right. So remember, there's no such thing as failure, but you do learn. I did learn. Okay. So I got to bring that up a little bit. So it's not failure. So failure isn't failure if you learn. It's only failure if you don't learn anything. Well, I learned. So, okay. So point number two. So it takes longer than you think. It takes a little more work than you think. It takes longer than you think. And so you really got to be patient. You can't compare yourself to other people. Your journey is your journey. So appreciate your journey. 5 years from now, you'll look back on where you are right now and you'll be thinking, man, boy, I got monetized and look at me now. I got over 10,000 subscribers. And, so, um, but you got to appreciate the journey. Okay. And the journey for success is not straight. Okay. It's not straight for anyone. And everybody has a different journey. Everybody gets caught up somewhere. Okay. Um, but it does takes longer than you think. It takes longer than you think. Okay. And so sometimes you think, well, I'm gonna just post a couple of videos and I'm gonna go viral and and that's gonna be the end of it. Not so. Okay, that's not the way it works for everybody. It may work that way for somebody, but that's their journey. That's not your journey. So you don't compare. So whenever you compare, you always compare somebody's outside to your inside. So therefore, you're always going to lose because you're always going to feel like you're one less than. You're always going to feel like you're not good enough. You're always going to feel that way. So just let it go. So your journey is your journey. I appreciate your journey. Okay. And so the other thing was, I think I lost my purpose. I think I lost my purpose, and I kind of and that leads to burnout when you lose your purpose. You lose sight of why you started, why you, even wanted to do a YouTube channel. Okay. Um, and I think I wanted to do some shifting back then, but I was afraid. Okay. So, and when I say shifting, I wanted to change the focus of my channel. I like the fact that I'm motivated, but you know what? I want to help you get to where it is that you're trying to go. Okay. So, let's see, four. So I didn't have a mentor. So point number one is I burnt out. Point number two, it takes longer than you think. Point number three is I lost my purpose. Point number four, I didn't have a mentor. So you need a mentor. So I think you can fumble your way through things, but I think it makes it a lot harder. And I think it's helpful if you have a mentor, because if you have a mentor can kind of guide you and you still may get stuck in little spots, but you won't stay there for long. Okay, so you won't stay there. So if it's video editing, you won't stay, in video editing. And sometimes that can lead to you not getting subscribers, and now you're frustrated, and now, you're struggling to upload videos. Okay. And so find a mentor. So number 5 is stop having fun. Okay, so you stop having fun, man, and game's over. It's got to be fun. This has got to be fun, because this is not easy. It's not easy putting yourself out there, um, creating material, things to talk about, trying to be creative in various different settings, and it's not easy. Okay, and so you want to be having fun, because if you're not, you probably won't stay with it. Okay, so try to have fun. All right. So point number 1 is I burnt out. 2 is YouTube takes longer than you think. 3 is I lost my purpose. 4, I didn't have a mentor. 5, I stopped having fun. 2022 is when I uploaded my last video, and I didn't upload my next video to for the public until 2026. Okay, which is January this month. So I think this is probably like either my 4th or 5th video. I can't remember. But I'm having fun, man. I'm loving this. So I've got some ideas I want to bring to the channel. I got some ways I'm thinking of just bringing some creativity and keeping it fresh for me, not just for you, but for me too. I want to keep it fresh too. All right. And so, and keep this in mind too. It's not about how you start, but it's about how you finish. Okay. And so that's one thing I've learned too. I've learned how to get knocked down and get back up, and that's a skill. Can you get knocked down and can you get back up? So it's plain and simple. Sometimes things are not going to work out for you. Sometimes things are, I don't know what's going on with this camera, but it's getting weird. Hold on a second. Why is it going? Why is it doing that? All right, there we go. And so just keep that in mind. So it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. So that's what it's about. Okay, it's about getting, knocked down 3 times, getting up 4 times. So you got to be able to get back up, and if you're going to do anything, if you're going to create anything, if you're going to do something for the first time, you've got to be able to get knocked down and get back up. Okay. And so it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. Okay. And I knew I would come back to YouTube, but I had to solve that problem for me mentally. And some of you might be that way. So hopefully this is a video that will encourage you to stay with it and reach out for help. Okay. Reach out, let people, comment, subscribe, reach out, share the video. If you know somebody right now that's got a channel and they're struggling, and, um, pass this video along to them. Okay. And so I want to close with a story I heard, and I had to do some research to figure out whether or not it was really true. Okay. And it is. So let me share this with you. So there's something called the Chinese bamboo tree. And the Chinese bamboo tree, it grows, and so you water it, and it grows, and over 4 years, it might grow a foot or 2 feet. So it seems like it's not growing. But what is happening is it's growing this root system. It's putting this foundation in. And then all of a sudden, in 9 or 10 weeks, it grows 60 feet. And that's the Chinese bamboo tree. So remember, you're going to grow your foundation, your roots first. Then your foundation is what's going to uphold you. And I think as I look back on my previous journey is I didn't have a good YouTube foundation. I had a good foundation for success, I feel like. But this was never, I never intended for this to be like something that I earn an income from and, you get monetized. I mean, I thought about getting monetized back then, but and I kind of said, yeah, I love to get monetized, but it really wasn't something that I was putting that extra energy into. Okay. And so, what you do speak so loudly, I have a hard time hearing what you say. All right. So hopefully this was helpful. I don't want to just ramble. But thanks for listening in. Please like, subscribe.